What is up, everybody? In this video I just wanted to talk about, because last video I made was about the main JoJos, those guys, and that video did pretty well, and so did the sexual harassment and Riz video as well. So this video I'm going to make a which Jojo Villain is the horniest, and I know a lot of people are saying I should do more Joe Bros. So if this video does well, sure, I'll do a Joe Bro one if you guys really want this Joe Bro, horny thing, whatever. Because these videos are stupid, but this is what really needs to be asked in the JoJo community as a whole. These are the questions that need to be asked. So, first villain in part 1, I'm gonna count Dio like differently from different parts. Part 1 Dio that is different from part 3 Dio, and I'm not gonna talk about part 6 Dio because he's not the main one, and I'm not gonna be talking about Diego either. But part 1 Dio, I could do a side antagonist one if you guys really want to. I'd love to do that with Diego or other people like that. I'd definitely be down to do something like that. But back to what I was saying. Part 1 Dio. How horny is part 1 Dio on a scale from 1 to 10? Now, I never experienced. I think he used it as a distraction. I don't think he was going crazy. No. Actually, I think he was going crazy. Come on now. Part 1 Dio definitely had, I could be getting him confused with part 3 Dio, though. Because part 3 Dio definitely was a horny guy. So, part 1 Dio, I remember he did kiss Arena. He kind of did that weird thing right there, not gonna lie. So, part 1 Dio, probably like a 8. An 8 out of 10 on horniness, maybe 9. The dude was definitely wild. He literally kissed Jonathan's girl just because. I don't think he did it because he was horny. I think he did it because he was spiteful. But I do think he was banging probably these people. But I don't remember seeing any thing like that. Part 3 I did though. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Part 2 we're only gonna be talking about cars. Cars on a horny level now. Cars, I never remember even doing anything sexual like that. The only thing that I really remember that was doing anything sexual kind of was when he was playing Lisa's legs like a guitar. He was like wee 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 wee, or he's like down down down, or whatever he did. That was definitely wild, but I don't think he was horny necessarily. Cause I don't remember him doing anything crazy like that. Because, for one, he saved plants and animals. Come on. Sometimes Cars does do good things. I hate to admit it. I hate to be that guy defending the literal mass murderer. But he sometimes does help, defenseless creatures and stuff of that sort. But horniness, no. Yes, he does dress a bit wild. And he does dress a bit on the gay side, sure. But I don't think that makes him horny automatically. Just because of the way he dresses. I just don't think that. So I'll probably give him a 5, just because I don't think he's devoid of anything like that, doing anything like that, but I don't think he's going to go out of his way to do anything crazy like that. After that is part 3 Dio. Part 3 Dio is a 10 or a 9. Come on now. He literally used distractions like sex and stuff like that to distract him, just cause, why not? I feel bored, so I'm gonna do that. That's definitely wild, and I'm pretty sure part 6 Dio was the same time, or around the same time as part 3 Dio. And he was laying on the same bed with Poochie. I know everybody's like, no, they're just friends. They're just friends. No, man, he totally was doing something weird with that guy Poochie, bro, and I don't even know how old he was at that time. He was definitely not 18, that's for sure. So, calm down, Dio. Part 3 Dio, I'm definitely gonna have to give a pretty high number, 9 or a 10. Easy for that man. That man's a demon and he deserves it. You know, he definitely had all, like, he had Mariah, he had all these people just wrapped around his finger. You think Vanilla Ice wasn't doing anything weird for Dio, bro? That man was definitely doing something weird for Dio. I'm just gonna say it. So after part 3 Dio is part 4 Yoshikage Kira. I mean, come on now. Come on.
We dedicated.
Yoshikage Kira. Come on, that's a 10. That is a 10 right there, bro. Yeah, he tries to control his urges, but bro walked into someone's apartment, blew up their boyfriend, made them cut their fingernails, then blew them up and took their hand and used it. I don't doubt he was literally sucking the sauce of a food off of one of the hands that he had. The man was wild. It's not even a question if that man is horny or not. He is definitely a 10. Maybe just probably as much as Dio, as much as part 3 Dio. I think he is just as horny as him, because that is wild. I think Dio did it more as a distraction, just cause, you know, why not? This man Yoshikage Kira was just obsessed with it almost. He was literally obsessed with it. So that is definitely a 10 for him, you know. I'm sorry. You gotta get it. And everyone knew that was coming too, so don't even act surprised. So after part 4, Yoshikage Kira, Wavy Boy himself, part 5 is Diavolo or Diavolo. Oof, I mean, he did have a kid. He did have a kid, so he's not devoid of it, but I don't think anything is going to deter that man from what he wants, which is running the mafia or whatever. I don't think anything is going to deter him or whatever, because he just doesn't seem like the type of guy to do anything anymore. He literally tried to kill his own child. I mean, come on now, bruh. That is wild. That is wild. If the man has no ties to relationships like that, he had one kid, so yeah, he definitely isn't devoid of it. And I don't even know if it was Doppio or him. You know, because Doppio's like a 5 or a 4. You know, I'd say a 5 or a 4. Diavolo is like a 2. A 2 out of 10. Like, I can never see him doing anything like that, you know. He just doesn't seem like the guy like that. I just can't see that. Even if he would kill someone, he'd probably like try to make it quick almost, just because he doesn't care about like all that bull. He's just trying to do that productivity, whatever's most productive, you know what I'm saying? Manipulation, anything to get the job done. So I can't see him getting distracted like that. Poison Ivy could try to lure that man. Bro wouldn't even flinch like that. Diavolo's not doing that shit to me. I can't see it. So after part 5 Diavolo is part 6 is Poochie. Poochie's like a 1 or a 0. Like, come on now, bruh. He's a priest. He doesn't care about any of that bull. Like, I'm only giving him a 1 maybe because of Dio. But I remember him saying he loves Dio as he loves God. Now, I think part 3 Dio definitely probably wanted to do something with Poochie, but I don't think Poochie was going to try to do anything like that with Dio. You know, he literally said, I love you as you love God, and you're not like, come on now. If he loves him that way, it's not the same. So no, Poochie's definitely, come on now. He's a priest. He's not doing any of that, bruh. Now he's not one of the weird priests. You know, calm down over there, bruh. But because he's actually true to his word. He doesn't seem like the type of person to do that. He will take advantage of people, but he does it in a delusional way. I think I go into it more in my video. Shameless plug, my bad. I made a Poochie video about why I like him. If you want to watch that, check that out. But no, I can't see Poochie doing anything like that. I'm sorry. Nah, he can't do not that. Nah. After Poochie is Funny Valentine. Oof, I mean, come on now, bruh. We all saw what he did. We all saw what he was doing. Okay, this is nothing new, okay? Mr. President was trying to do something wild, you know. First of all, with Lucy, I guess, like, just, nah, bro, nah, that's wild. He's probably like a 7 or an 8, maybe 9. because that is literally like, I don't want to say the word, but it's the R word, and that is basically wild. Come on now, Funny Valentine, chill out, bro. You are the president. He was like, oh, I like that innocent look in your eyes, like, oh my god, no, bruh, nah, that's wild. Definitely that's crazy. I don't remember any of the main JoJo villains ever doing anything to that extent as Funny Valentine did. I think Dio like kissed a girl, like Irina or whatever. He kissed her. That's pretty bad, but this guy Funny Valentine went above and beyond with that. So, and Toro I don't know, and I don't even know the villain for Part 9. But let me know in the comments what Toro is on a scale from 1 to 10. I mean, I've heard some pretty wild things, but I would like you guys to tell me in the comments about what you would think he is. So there's some wild stuff about grooming or whatever. Not gonna get into that, but let me know in the comments. But that's gonna be it for this video, y'all. Peace.